gentlemen, we're back. Another round one match. We only have this and one more to go for round one in the TV Fandom Tournament, and then we are done. We have seen the Arrowverse Championship match, 5 years in the making. Thank you, Kane. Apparently they have internet. Apparently they have prison access in prison, so Kane can upload it. But we saw Zadius win the Arrowverse Championship match. Both him and Eli are now as number 1 and 2, respectively. We've seen Subroth advance. We've seen Case advance. We've seen Grant advance from Mayhem at the Multiplex. And, of course, we've seen Nico advance because apparently God thinks it's funny to torment me. But we're here for another match that God wants to torment me because we have to see these two in a match. But I'm not alone to suffer this. Thankfully, I have good guy Malcolm himself. Malcolm, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. This is going to be an interesting match. We've got the head of TV Throwdown versus Kaleb. They both know a lot about fandom, so it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Oh, yeah. Both of them, Jim with the head of the TV division, Kaleb the head of fandom division, and, of course, Jim's originality ripping off Kaleb's fandom. So we're going to see who has the bigger bigger swing here with this, but we'll find out later during the match. But right now, let's go and hear what our competitors have to say in pre-match promos.
Okay. The TV champion is here, and the TV champion wants another win, and it is going to come at the hands of my lovely partner wearing his crown after the utter destruction of Team Nursing Home in fandom teams. We are here to face each other in a match that everyone wants to see between the champion and the champion's partner. So let's get this match going. And even if I lose, I can't be mad losing to the champion's partner. So good luck, everybody, and let's get this match going.
Look, I'm going to clear the air right now. Everybody knows Jim is the TV guy in our team. There's no bad blood. There's nothing here. It's just that people want to see Jeff Snyder fight JTE. They want to see Andrew Guy fight Ben Bateman. And now they want to see Jim Green fight Kaleb Koho. And here's the thing. If I win, cool. I'm going to go win the Fandom TV title, and then both of us have TV titles. Cool. If I lose, it's his realm. I'm losing to the TV champion. It's not a big deal, like it's no matter who wins this, it's a win for the Kings of Winter. And no matter what, we're going to be the fandom team champions at the end of the day. I'm coming for that singles fandom title, and I'll hold both fandom belts, and Jim will hold both TV belts. And then that's history, Kings of Winter all the way.
Malcolm, maybe you can tell me something over there in New Zealand. We have a saying in the United States. It's called, let me get my boots because the shit's getting deep. Do they have something over there in New Zealand that's like that?
We have kind of the same sort of saying, really.
Okay, I just wanted to double check because the shit's getting deep with these two. Of course, they come in cocky, pompous, like they're just going to walk all over everybody. And I don't think that's going to happen. This is a match no one cared about as much as they want to compare it to JTE and Snyder because those are actually important people. But what are your thoughts, Malcolm, coming out of that?
They're both pretty respectful to each other. There really wasn't any shit talk. This is a gentleman's match, if you can call either of them gentlemen, really. But yeah.
I completely agree with that bit of statement there, Malcolm, if you could call these two gentlemen. And you guys put in the comments down below what you think of that. But with that, we will go into our proper introduction to get us started. Introducing first, representing one half of the Kings of Winter, he is the head of Fandom Fights on Friday nights. He is the King, Kaleb Koho. And his opponent, also making his Fandom TV debut, representing also one half of the Kings of Winter. He is the head of TV Throwdown and TV Fandom. He is also the TV Throwdown Singles Champion, El Lobo, Jim Green. Jim, you also need to empty your garbage, for Christ's sakes.
I don't.
Yes, you do. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we go into round number 1, and the rules are such. Because of somebody's unoriginality, we have fandom rules for round number 1. 10 questions from 10 predetermined Fandom TV categories. Each person will have 15 seconds to write said answer down on their whiteboard or piece of paper. We don't judge, as long as you have something to write with. That's the important part, folks. When called upon, you will show your answer as well as verbalize it. Verbalization is key. Spelling, as long as you're close, we'll take it. We've taken questionable spelling in the past. There is no deduction for any wrong answers, and there is no stealing in round 1. So with that, Kaleb, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Jim, are you ready?
The champion is ready.
I asked if Jim was ready, but, what the fuck ever. All right. Who will take us into our first question? Malcolm, hit us.
In the category of Doctor Who, what is the TARDIS stuck in the shape of?
Doctor Who. We had to start off with Doctor Who, Malcolm. This is like my new Harry Potter, except I'm never going to watch it.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Most of the people from Harry Potter.
English, Tim.
They're British. I'm
Does it
Irish
trigger
and
you
Scottish.
that you can't
So
speak
fuck
the
them.
language that they're named after?
Yeah, it's so good when you're competing, and I don't have to deal with you. But we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're both ready. Kaleb, what's your answer?
Police call box.
And Jim.
Police books.
You're both incorrect because the English suck. Unfortunately, they're correct. We go into the second question of South Park. And your question is such. What is the measurement of fecal matter in the world of South Park? A great episode, Malcolm, if you've ever seen it.
Say I haven't seen it. I'm not a big fan of South.
Oh, the comment section is going crazy. Damn it. All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Jim first this time.
Length.
That is incorrect, unfortunately. Kaleb?
They're named after you, Tim. They're called Tims.
Oh, I'm so glad. So glad I'm here.
What was the answer?
He's got to drink his sorrows away.
When I'm around you two fuckers, yes. The correct answer was a Keurig. Or Keurig, like Katie Keurig.
Oh, correct.
Yes.
Okay.
The references that I don't get. Anyway.
Malcolm, hit us with our third question.
In the next category of The Simpsons, what is the first name of Grandpa Simpson?
A great character.
Most definitely. He's got a lot. He always has a lot of the interesting episodes.
Yeah, he just doesn't take that shit, even though it's hard to see a character like that on nowadays TV. All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to Kaleb.
Was it Boris?
That is incorrect. Jim?
I went with a fun animated answer and said Grandpa? Question mark.
No. Malcolm, what is our correct answer?
The answer is Abraham.
Ah.
Yes. All right, gentlemen, a category. Unfortunately, it landed in round 1. I can't do anything about it. Game of Thrones. Your question. What actress portrayed Marjorie Tyrell in Game of Thrones? The things I would do to this woman.
I could say something that would give it away, but
Please don't, Jim.
but I will not assist my teammate in that.
I think I got it. Don't worry.
All right, we'll go with the countdown. They're both ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to Jim this time.
Natalie Dormer. She was in the first Avenger.
That is correct. And Caleb.
I erased Natalie Dormer and wrote Maisie Williams. So.
And you're an idiot.
That would be Aya.
All right. Malcolm, what is our next question?
The next question is in the category of non-Netflix Marvel. In Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., what does our Obelisk/Diviner do?
One of my favorite non-Netflix Marvels.
Yeah, it
You only have
definitely
two
doesn't get on
options.
the love.
Well, if it's... Put your options down, Caleb. But go ahead, Malcolm. I'm sorry he interrupted you. He's a horrible king.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is pretty much overrated.
Yes. All right, we'll go with countdown. Oh, go ahead, Malcolm.
I was about to say there's actually a lot more other non-Netflix Marvels that shows out there.
I mean,
Yes,
if you're
there
going
is.
for live action.
But we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go with the king first. What did you put?
They see the future.
That is
And
incorrect.
I said open portals.
Also
No.
incorrect. The correct answer was it triggered pterogenesis for an inhuman candidate.
Yes. Because once you took it to the temple, sat it down on the pillar, it triggered pterogenesis.
Yeah, sure. Those are
Cool.
words.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sucks, so awesome.
Sure, those are words.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. In Star Wars, what is the name of the planet that Edra Bridger calls home and the majority of the Rebel series takes place on? A sponsored question by Nico Suave Regole. Thank you for your sponsored question. I'm going to throw out the names who helped me with this match. They didn't have to pay anything, but
I can't spell.
as long as you can pronounce it, Jim, we'll take it.
Okay, we're going to spell it like this.
All right, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Caleb first.
Is it Dantooine?
That is incorrect. Jim?
I phonetically wrote Coruscant.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer, Lothal.
Yeah, that was my next guess.
See, Rebels is also not good, so.
All right, Malcolm, what is our next question?
If I could say it over the top of Casey screaming at Caleb, but yeah. DC non-Arrowverse is the next category. In Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, who is Clark's Kryptonian wife in the 4-part Kryptonian battle story arc?
This was one of my favorite arcs seen as a young kid with Superman on TV, and not seeing the old reruns my mom would show me from the black and white version, Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, I love Lois and Clark. I just wished it got more seasons.
Yeah, I do too, but 4 seasons is nothing to really slouch upon for a show. So
Yeah.
But we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting with Jim.
Terry Hatcher was great in that.
Yes, she was. And Caleb.
I took a guess and said Power Girl.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
What was the correct answer, Malcolm?
The correct answer is Zara.
Yes, Zara. All right, gentlemen, your next category brought to you in anime. Paul's favorite category. Paul was probably shining down on this. All right, your question in anime in Dragon Ball Super. What universe won the Tournament of Power? Anime is something I'm not fully strong in with all the different shows out there, Malcolm, but
Yeah, I mean, my strengths in anime would have come down to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and that's pretty much it.
yeah, I know a few, but not that much. Like, Paul would instantly just kill me in that with a stare. But all right, they both look ready, so we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go with Jim first.
I said Jen's universe.
Caleb, what did you get?
I said the Dragon Ball Evolution universe. That's a thing.
The correct answer was Universe 7. It was Goku's universe.
The next question is in the category of Power Rangers. What was the name of the show? The villains of Power Rangers Ninja Steel hold on their ship to send down monsters to fight the Rangers.
What? Can you please repeat that?
What's the name of the show that the monsters host on their command ship in Ninja Steel?
Oh,
Yes.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
I haven't seen this show in forever.
Honestly, you're not missing anything with Ninja Steel, folks. It's
Oh, I thought you said Ninja Storm.
No, Ninja Steel.
Oh, never mind. This show sucks. I'm never gonna watch it.
They did steal something from Ninja Storm with speed and space and all that, but you know, they're not missing that much, folks. All right, they both seem ready, so we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim Green.
I took Zadius's answer and said, ha ha ha, nope.
All right, and Caleb.
Ninja Steel Ninja Storm, because that's a better show.
Malcolm, what is our correct answer?
The correct answer is Galaxy Warriors.
Cool.
Yes. All right, gentlemen, your final question to get us out of round number 1 in Star Trek. In Star Trek Enterprise, how fast of an engine did the NX-01 Enterprise have that was the fastest of the time in warp engines? How fast could it go? Show canceled too soon, I think, Malcolm.
I haven't got around to any of the Star Trek shows yet, but I do plan on doing it very soon.
Enterprise is good. It's canceled too soon. It's better than Deep Space Nine.
It was canceled right when it found its groove too. That was the sad part. All right,
better than Deep Space Nine. Not quite as good as Voyager. Nowhere near as good as the originals or Next Generation.
I think Deep Space Nine was better because of the Dominion War and it challenges Starfleet's belief a little bit. But we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That could be a discussion for a TV roundtable with me and Caleb. But we'll go Caleb first.
Is it Mach 4 or Warp 4, whatever?
That is incorrect, Jim.
I said Warp 3 because that sounds pretty fast.
It was actually Warp 5, the first Warp 5 engine.
I had it as Warp. I put Mach 5 as in Warp 5, and then I was like, nah, it's not 5 yet. It's got to be 4.
Yeah. All right. With that, we have a score coming out of that because I learned my lesson from the last time, if you've seen the last video, folks. The score coming out of that is Jim with 2 and Caleb with 1. So Jim.
Hey, Kane, we're doing just as good. Don't worry, we're fine.
All right. Now with that, we go into round number 2, and round number 2 works as such. This is our lovely wheel round. Each competitor will have a chance to spin the wheel. If they don't like their first option, unless they land on player's or opponent's choice, they can spin again. Each category has 5 questions, because it is fandom rules. 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. They can opt down to multiple choice to make it worth 1 point if they need it. And there was also stealing in this round. So with that, Jim, you are in the lead. You can decide whether to go first or defer to Kaleb.
I like to play from behind.
So many jokes, Malcolm. So many jokes.
Yep.
All right. With that, we will bring up our lovely wheel from wheeltoside.com.
That is a very.
It has been primed, so we don't have to hear bitching. Your categories, Kaleb: Doctor Who, Avatar, Game of Thrones, Animated Heroes, Star Wars, Netflix Marvel, Anime, and Star Trek.
Okay.
And we have Southwest. So if you want to get beat up on an airline, fly by Southwest.
That's good. Good sponsorship.
Yes. All right. Your spin is away. And it lands on Star Trek.
Run
Would
it
you like
back.
to keep it?
Let's go again.
All right. We're going to spin again off of Star Trek.
You should have kept Star Trek. Mach 7.
It's too many.
Opponent's choice.
Hey, cool.
Jim, you can decide your fate for your partner.
You could be cool. Give me Doctor Who, and then you get Game of Thrones. We'll make this a competitive game.
I would do that, but I do have to say that today is the day for anime.
All right. Malcolm, would you like to proctor Kaleb's questions in anime?
I can do that. Kaleb, your first question in anime is: what monster does Yami Yugi use to beat Merrick's Mindslave when they fly for the Sky Dragon against Yami Yugi in the Battle City tournament?
Ah, cool. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Revival Jam, B, Man-Eater Bug, C, Jam Defender, or D, Okazi?
C.
That is incorrect.
It's
Jim,
A,
would you like to steal? That is correct for a point.
He uses it so he continuously has to draw cards until he can't draw more
Yes.
cards. And if you can't draw any cards out of your deck, you lose by disqualification.
Yes.
Kaleb, your second question in anime is: in Pokemon, Ash Ketchum in what place?
You cut out a
Yeah,
little.
you cut out. Can I hear that again?
Yeah.
Yep. In Pokemon, Ash Ketchum is from what place?
From what place? Multiple choice.
Is it A, Pewter City, B, Cerulean City, C, Striaton City, or D, Pallet Town?
B.
That is
He's from Pallet
That is correct,
that is
Jim.
correct. Your next question in anime is: in Dragon Ball GT, what is the name of the pink-skinned big bad guy that turns people into candy and eats them?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Frieza, B, Cell, C, Majin Buu, or D, Jiren?
D.
That is incorrect. Jim, for the steal.
Could you repeat the options, please?
I can do that. Is it A, Frieza, B, Cell, C, Majin Buu,
C.
or D, Jiren?
C.
That is correct.
I was gonna say C, and then I was like, nah.
Your penultimate question in anime.
Cool.
In Mobile Suit Gundam Ring, Jiro Maxwell, Trowa Barton, Katra, winner, Chang Rufai, and what other pilot make up the 5 Gundam Ring team of Operation Meteor sent to Earth after Yeah.
Colony 195.
Yeah, multiple choice. You lost me at Gundam.
Is it A, Zex Mercrees, B, Trace Kushrianda, C, Relena Peacecraft, or D, Hero Yui?
D.
That is correct for a point.
Woo!
I'm not out of this yet. I'm not out of this yet.
Your final question in anime.
All right.
What is the name of the only continent that divides the two large oceans in the world of One Piece?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the Grand Line, B, the Blue Line, C, the Green Line, or D, the Red Line?
Can you repeat those options one more time?
I can. Is it A, the Grand Line, B, the Blue Line, C, the Green Line, or D, the Red Line?
A.
That is incorrect. Jim, would you like to steal?
B.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was D, the Red Line.
Sure.
Awesome. All right.
All right. Coming out of round number 2, first part, a big points get for Jim to get him up to 5 points. Caleb
It's only a
at 2.
3-point game. It's only a 3-point game.
Jim, you do have the chance at the wheel. Are you ready?
Yes, let's get player's choice. Big bucks, no whammies.
Let's get opponent's choice.
Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. Stop.
Fuck!
Player's choice.
Player's choice.
Dun 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 dun.
And what is your option, Jim?
Game of Thrones.
All right, I will proctor your question for Game of Thrones. God damn it. All right, Jim, your first question in Game of Thrones.
1 second. Okay, I'm now ready.
All right, your first question. What is the name of the
Wildling.
Fuck you. What is the name of the wildling camp where in season 5 Jon Snow first sees the Night King?
Fuck. I'm zoning out. I'm gonna put this down. It is
Fuck is incorrect.
It is no. It man, I should do my rewatch.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's your first repeat. What is the name of the wildling camp where in season 5 Jon Snow first sees the Night King?
Fuck me.
Incorrect. Give me the point.
Just give me multiple choice so I can just get my point. Fuck.
All right.
I'm running out.
Your options are A, Eastwatch, B, Hearthome,
Hearthome.
C, Dreadfort. Correct. You could have at least let me finish the question, you fucking asshole.
Oh, God, I should have known that. My bad.
And a shout out to Case Cornelesa for Game of Thrones for round 2. So thank you, Case.
Thank you, Case. I should have
Keep supporting our show.
watched Game of Thrones in about a year, so I'm a little
All right.
rusty.
Your second question. Who resurrects Beric Dondarrion?
Dondarrion would be
Whatever.
Thoros of Myr.
Every time he gets mortally wounded.
Thoros of Myr. Me.
That is correct for
It's
2
spelled
points.
Horosmy.
Your third question. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking. Or I will disqualify you and give the game to Caleb. In season 1, the Mountain fights against who on horseback and loses, causing him to get mad?
The Knights of Flowers, Lord Storell.
Caleb, I'm giving you those 2 points because I don't like Jim. So we have a closer game. Your fourth question. What is the name of the first episode in season 7?
The first episode of season 7.
If you can please look at the camera, Jim.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happens in season 7? Let's see. Winter's here. No. Yes. It is.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Queen's Landing, B, Storm's End, C, Sunspear, or D, Dragonstone.
Dragonstone.
Correct for a point.
Dumb. She fucking lands on Dragonstone in the first episode.
All right. Your last question. In the episode, The Bear and the Maiden Fair.
The bear, the maiden fair. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish your question.
Who is the maiden fair that's put up against the bear?
Oh, the bear, the maiden fair. That would be. They call it Tarth because of the blue waters. It would be Brienne of Tarth.
Correct for 2 points. And your winner, by way of knockout,
Me?
El Lobo, Jim Green, with a final score of 13-2. Malcolm, what were your final thoughts coming out of that match?
I mean, Kaleb just got a bad luck with getting anime in round 2. There's definitely a very slow start for both of them because, I mean, they both missed a lot of questions in round 1, and then Jim just shows why he knows Game of Thrones and just ran away with the spoon.
Yeah, it really hits with that opponents and player's choice sitting in for round number 2. Unfortunately, with Jim having that big round 2 and Kaleb not so much round 3, we're not going to see the light. Unfortunately, with that, this is our first KO of the Fandom TV tournament. So yeah, we have that one in the books, folks. So we're going to go to post-match interviews right now. And we're back with our winner, Jim Green. Jim, how you feeling after that win?
Feeling bad. I should have got hard home in Dragonstone. 2 pointers, not good. So we'll have to get my rewatch on soon, so I can fix those mistakes. It feels bad getting not getting 2 points on both of those, and so yeah.
Well, now with this match in the win for you, you now face Grant Gregory, who had a great, stunning performance against Richard in Mayhem at the Multiplex. How are you feeling going into that match, going against a heavy hitter like Grant?
Right, I was there for that, and it was worrisome. So we'll see what we can do, and hopefully I can get the wheel smiles on me yet again in that match, because I'm going to need it more than in this match.
And you've beat your partner here. You probably have to feel pretty strong beating the weaker of the two. How do you feel with beating your partner, annihilating him with a KO?
Well, the wheel more beat him. I gave him anime because almost nobody knows anime, and I'm a little. I know a little bit. So enough to at least get those multiple choice steals, which came up big. But Koho lost the wheel. I know how that shakes out. So tough luck, but we still beat Sandy and Jeremy. So.
But I mean, how do you feel about being a dick to your tag team partner and fucking him over like that? Is what I'm saying. Your brother in arms, and you fucked him over. I mean, how does that make you feel, Jim?
No, it doesn't make me feel anything, because we both came here to win, and that's what I did. I didn't want to try and lose it. So it is what it is.
Fair enough. Jim dicking over his partner, showing that he's only about himself. But congratulations, Jim. We'll see you against you and Grant. Yes, you only care about yourself. And we go to our unfortunate loser, who I wanted to win this one, Kaleb the King Koho. Kaleb, how do you feel?
I knew I was going to lose. I would have liked to have gotten Doctor Who, would have made it a fair fight. But, you know, Jim was always going to win. So, you know, he's the TV guy. I'm the fandom guy. I carry us when it comes to, you know, certain categories in fandom. And we work together. We balance out. He's the TV guy. I'm the movie guy. So it works.
Well, I think in fandom you carry him a lot more than you give yourself credit for, because you do carry him a whole hell of a lot. The only time he showed was for Wizarding World, which unfortunately you haven't seen him all yet. But I have a feeling if you do, you would have carried him.
Doubtful. But to be honest, he went 47%, so that's good. The questions were a little difficult, so you know, he's fine. He'll do fine. Probably will beat Grant. I went 13%. Shows what I know about anime. And the only question I got right and wrong one was Doctor Who. Shows you why I play fandom TV. So,
well, I mean, there are matches in the future that we could see you face. We could see you face Ryan of possibilities after this tournament's over.
Let me just stop right there. As much as I love kicking the crap out of Ryan, I'm pretty done with that. Just because, Ryan's boring. Sick of playing him. He's sick of playing me. I'd like to play someone else. I like to give myself a challenge.
Who would be somebody that you can think of that you'd like to see?
You know, I see there's one guy, this one guy that did pretty similar to me. His name's Kane. And, you know, we're about to play a Nerdgasm. And I think it'd be really fun to, you know, kick him to the curb in TV also. So, you know, I think that'd be fun. So if Kane wants to come out of that, you know, Ryan's bedroom for a few minutes and come play, that'd be nice.
Well, I think we can set that up after the tournament. Hopefully, maybe put it on as a specialty match close to the end of the year, you versus Kane. Unfortunately, he came out not the victor in this, Kaleb, but I know we'll see you come back strong in the next match.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
All right, with that, we'll throw it back to our hosts, Malcolm and Tim.
We've just got a lot of interesting stuff in those interviews. I mean, we've got Kane just not Kane, Kaleb talking about how he is more a movie guy anyway, so he's not too sad about his loss, and got Jim just being cocky and champion and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think Jim used this to his advantage to really maybe dick over his partner. I think maybe if you look at it, folks, but who knows what's to come with these two. Maybe we'll see them still as a team. Who knows? Maybe it might not hurt the team dynamic. Maybe it will in the future. We don't know, folks. We'll have to see. But, yeah, it was what it was. Jim winning by KO against Kaleb. So for that, to wrap us all up, we'll go into our shameless promotions because we want your love and support. Starting with our winner had to leave for other reasons. So we will go to Kaleb. Where can the good kids find you, sir?
Find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kaleb Koho. That's Kaleb Koho. You can find me on YouTube, Kaleb Koho, where I do music. Koho Productions, where I do film. On both channels right now, my movie Chick Part 2 is out. You can watch that for free. What's not free is my album Cheap for Teens with my group The Forks. That's on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you can see more digital music. And you can find me right here on Multiplex Entertainment, hosting Fandom Fight every Friday, Nerdgasm every Saturday, and something new with Jake Marangoni coming on Thursdays. That'll be fun to announce soon. But yeah, so I'm doing pretty good. And in fandom, you'll see me holding the belt. I'm gonna go beat Robert. First, I gotta beat Jen, and then I gotta beat probably Case and probably Rizzy, and and that's not hard to do. And then I'll probably beat Robert. Then I'll have that title. Then me and Jim are going to come back. All we have to do is kick the crap out of Team Retirement Home. And then we also got to beat Nuclear, whatever they are, or maybe it's Arrowverse. I don't know at this point. We're going to be the team champs. That's all that matters. Where's the belt?
All right. And my co-host, thank you for joining me, Malcolm the Crusher Lee. Where can they find you, good sir?
You can find me on Take Few Productions, where I host a show, my own show called Rankum. You can also find me competing in trivia, Multiplex, and Full Metal. I've got a sports match coming up by the end of the year, but I'm pretty much done in most of the other leagues. You can also, for the year, and you can also find me on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Stardust at Melkor.
All right, and I am your lovely host, TM Smith, Cowboys fan at large. You can find me here on Multiplex, helping out with the trivia when I can. Find all our different programming onto YouTube with Around the League every Sunday with Nico Suave Regole, every Monday in Movie Warzone with Jake Marangoni, Tuesdays, TV Tuesdays with Jim and myself, helping Jim. Sports Wednesdays, myself and Dan Skip Allen. Thursdays, which is, as you heard Caleb say, him and Jake have a show. We've seen the premiere of Crisis of the Infinite Multiplex, I do believe, with Jim and Zadius's Arrowverse recap type of show there, which is fun. So go watch that. And every Friday is Fandom Fight with Kaleb Koho, and whenever Kane McMillan shows up, and of course Nerdgasm Saturdays and all of our different great programming, Facebook and YouTube. To mostly get into that, we're on Twitter, Multiplex YT, and our Instagram, Multiplex Entertainment Network. So for all of us, Jim is gone, but that is Caleb. That is Malcolm. I am Tim. We will see you later.